My name is Jerry,
My name is Brian.
and if you're watching this video, that means you're interested in enrolling at Bell High School. Our school offers multiple CTE courses that combines academic knowledge and industry skills to help prepare students to take on specific careers or field.
Today we will show you guys what each CTE course that we have here at Bell High School and what they teach when it comes to skills and knowledge-wise.
All right, let's go to the Bell High School right now.
The shops that we're going to be covering today are graphic design, metal shop, auto shop, wood shop, print shop, and theater. Jerry's going to go show you the first class now.
This is our Alpha Graphic Design class. In this course, students are able to learn how to use Adobe software tools to help them increase their collaboration and communication skills while also enhancing their problem-solving skills to help them prepare for a wide range creative careers. Come on, let me show you. This course already provides students the necessity they need to design their own project, which are iMacs and tablets, which both already includes all the Adobe software tools needed to design their own project, which include Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe XD, and more. Look at the students working on their project now. I'm here now with the teacher of graphic design class. Hey, Ms. Mejia, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you, Jerry.
All right, and can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so the question is, how do students apply the skills they learn here into the real world?
Well, our students are alpha students and we're linked learning. So we cover a lot of communication, and we also try to link our core classes with our graphic design class. In graphic design, we do different projects. Like you can see behind me, there's illustration and digital character creation. We use Adobe software, so Illustrator, Photoshop, and then we also use website prototyping software to make a website at the end of our program. We also do a work readiness program for our juniors, and so we're learning all kinds of skills from how to be a professional, how to communicate with others, how to collaborate, working with teams to make sure that we finish a project on time. And then we also do a senior defense where our students learn how to present their work, talk about their work, and really connect what they're doing to what their future goals are. So some of our main skills are graphic design, of course, but then we also work on lots of other projects and lots of soft skill building so that students can have a really well-rounded career, whatever they choose to do.
Thank you so much for your time and for that great answer.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Thank you. So now we're gonna go interview a student now. I'm here now with a student working on a project. Excuse me, sir, what is your name?
Hi, my name is Giovanni.
Giovanni, how are you doing today?
Good, and you?
I'm doing great, thank you. And it seems like you're working on a project right now. What project are you working on? What's your role?
I'm working on a website that shows spooky items and what they do. My role is creative director, and I usually do the filming in skits. And currently I'm helping with the website.
That's great to hear. You guys are doing a great job. So my question is, what softwares and tools are you using to create this website?
Some of the software we're using is Adobe XD to create the website, and we're also using the prototype tool to manage user flow, which is how a user goes through websites.
Thank you so much for that answer. And now we're gonna go to the next class. And that's graphic design class. And I gotta say, this class is rather fascinating because of the computers that they provide in this class are advanced. They're not just some regular computer, they're actually advanced computers that people in the real world use to design multiple projects. And as a student here, I have to say that it's a great opportunity to learn how to use multiple softwares so that in the future I can also find a creative career. Let's move on to the next class now.
Here we have our woodworking class, which consists of industrial products made with wood and other materials. Let's go in and check it out. In this shop, students learn the basic and advanced skills of woodworking, as well as strategies for employment and how to keep it. Students regularly bring out their notebooks and complete the warm-up for the day, then work on their current project or assignment they were assigned. In this case, for example, cabinets. As you can see, there are many different steps and machines when it comes to working on these projects. Students must be determined and focused when working. As I mentioned before, students must be determined and focused when working. These machines in these shops help students advance so they could get better throughout each project during the year. I'm here with Mr. Creamer, the woodworking instructor. How are you doing today, Mr. Creamer?
Great.
That's great. I'm glad to hear that. Do you mind if I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
Okay, my question for you is, what skills and knowledge do students need in order to succeed in this shop?
They need to be able to show up every day, listen to directions, follow the instructions, and be willing to try and learn new things. This class is a lot of fun, and the skills you learn, you carry through the rest of your life.
Okay, thank you. What a great response. Thank you, Mr. Creamer.
All right, thank you.
Let's go ask a student a question now. Student, what is your name?
My name is Carlos Gonzalez.
How are you doing today, Carlos?
I'm good.
That's great. You mind if I ask you a quick question?
Go ahead.
My question for you is, what does a normal day in the shop look like?
Number day in the shop, you walk in, you would sign in yourself to make sure that you're here for attendance. Then you put your stuff in your locker. Everybody has a designated locker. Put in the code, and then you make sure you take out your safety glasses, or else you will get in trouble. And then you wait for the teacher to give you instructions for the day.
Okay, what a great response. Thank you, Carlos. What an interesting shop. As you can see, there are many different things and activities that students can do here. Let's go to the next shop and see what else there is.
This is our Bell High School print shop. This course teaches students the understanding of manufacturing process and common system to careers in graphic arts and printing technology. In this course, students are not only able to create their own design, but to produce them as well, whether it's apparel, stickers, or any other accessory. This course is also responsible for creating some of Bell's merchandise, such as t-shirts for sports, so they can raise money for their team. But in order to create their own design, students in this course have multiple access to multiple Adobe software, so they can design it, then transfer the design into the machine offered in this course and produce them as whether t-shirts or stickers.
Fresh again. You can touch the ink all you want. It's hot. But yeah, you can touch the ink now. I mean, it's safe to wear. I would throw it on, but it's not my shirt. It's for Mr. Moreno, actually. Yeah, it's pretty much how you make sure it's. If you want to secure the design and all the ink inside the shirt so it doesn't like stain or whatever, you just go through the heat press. But I think it's pretty good because this thing's running at about like 800 degrees, so I mean, it's pretty heated up. Well, yeah. Let's see if I can another shirt.
Today I am here with the teacher of this course, Mr. Calderon. Hey Mr., how are you doing?
Fine, thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. That's great to hear you're doing great. So I'm going to be asking you a question, is that okay?
Go right ahead.
Okay, so my question is, how are students in this course able to learn how to operate this machine given in this course?
Well, depending on each machine, everything is personally guided, small groups. I give demonstrations and I give students plenty of time to practice. I encourage them to repeat the process multiple times. I encourage them to take on additional projects, maybe from friends and family, or even teachers on campus, so they could get more practice on the pieces of equipment. Because just going through it once, it's not good enough. You need to practice and replicate and try it. So, but the first step is learning the software to create your projects. Then once you set up your files the proper way, depending on which process we're going to be using, either it's going to be screen printing or digital printing or large format printing, everything has a certain procedure. Once you learn the procedures, then we get students in small groups and work together and give you demonstrations on the equipment. I'll stand next to you, make sure you understand the process, how to individually guide you through every single step, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
That's a great response. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, thank you.
All right, now we're going to go interview a student now. Now I am here with a student taking on this course. Hello, sir. What's your name?
My name is Nathan Gonzalez.
How are you doing today, Nathan Gonzalez?
I'm doing great.
That's great. So my question is, what are some of the projects you worked on and produced, and what did you learn from it?
A project that I worked on is this Illustrator poster on Adobe Illustrator, and what I learned is using these shape tools, also these paintbrushes. Really helps out with the colors. Also erasers help you remove your mistakes that you made. Also these like awesome text tools, they could choose any font and any type of way you want to do it. And I also made this and I laminated and gave it to my 4th period teacher. And what's cool about this class is that you can make whatever you want, like these awesome stickers. Also these cool buttons here. Yeah. These cool buttons, and it's pretty cool.
That's a great response. Thank you so much, Nathan. And that's it for print class. And I gotta say, I find it so fascinating that students are given so much time and freedom to create their own design and then produce them as well, and the machine give it in this course. And as a student, as myself, in this course, I was able to create stickers, pins, posters as well, such as that student over there. Now that we're done with print shop, let's go check out the next class.
Today we're going to be talking about the Bell High School Theater Program. In this class, students learn how to collaborate, act, and produce. This helps students be more open-minded and have more confidence in themselves. But before we go to the classroom, let's go check out the auditorium. This is the auditorium, and right over here is the stage where most students and actors act out their performances. And right over here is where the audience sits down and watches these performances. The lights are over here and over here, and they're all being controlled in that little corner by the students. And then lastly, right over here is where all the sound is being produced and set for these shows. When students take these courses, the teacher teaches them how to use these lights and sounds for the show so that they could get the best experience possible for the audience. Now that I've showed you guys the auditorium, let's go check out the behind the scenes. In the theater program, both students and teachers both work hard to organize, make, or find scripts. And then they use that knowledge to find the right costumes, props, and actors within the proposed storyline. The director of theater would now like to show you guys a rehearsal of an upcoming show. Right in front of me is the director of theater, Miss Whitney. How are you doing today, Miss Whitney?
Hi, I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing great too. Thank you for asking. You mind if I ask you a quick question?
Absolutely, bring it on.
Okay, my question for you is, what is the preparation process before a show?
Oh my gosh, it's so much. There's so much to do. There's all the backstage crew, and then there's also, of course, all the performers. So the performers have to understand the show. They've got to really be able to move in a way and talk in a way that they can tell the story really well. The crew, there's so many crew jobs. They all have to know their jobs, and they have to help tell the story. So the lights has to help tell the story with a good mood. The sound has to be really a good choice of music, a good sound effects, and they've got to do all the microphones. Then there's so many other spots for crew, the backstage has to do their sets and what is it going to look like and the props and so forth. So there's so many different parts of crew that there's quite a bit to do before a show.
Thank you so much, Miss Winnie. What a great response. Let's go ask a student a question now. Now I'm here with the student that has taken this theater course. How are you doing today, sir?
Very good.
What is your name?
Brian Miguel.
How are you doing today, Brian?
Good.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Mind if I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
My question for you is, have you worked on any shows recently? If so, how was the experience?
My experience of my theater year was really fun. I did the sound design, and also I was technical director, so directing behind the scenes. It's really fun with the people that you know, and it gets really chaotic, but it's really good and easy.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your response and your time. That was theater. Wow, how cool. How cool it is to see how each student prepare and get ready for shows. It's so fascinating to me how each student plays an important role when it comes to these shows and how they make it such a great experience for everybody. Now that I've showed you guys theater, let's go on to the next shop.
This is our Bell High School Auto Shop. In this course, students are expected to learn the importance of technical and mechanical skills such as electrician, welder, automotive engineer, and so much more. These list of skills will come in handy in the future so that students are able to receive a high-paying career in the automotive industry. Let me show you right now. Eventually, students will have a vehicle of their own. And by taking on this course, students are able to learn how to maintain and operate cars on their own by using tools provided in this course and having broken display cards so they can get a better understanding on how cars work. Take a look at the students working on cars now. I'm here now with the teacher of the auto mechanic shop, Mr. Aguiando. Hello, mister. How are you feeling today?
Hi, I'm doing great.
That's great to hear. Can I ask you a question?
You sure can.
All right, mister. So my question is, what challenges do students face here and how do you help them overcome it?
The main challenge would be that most students, if not all of them, they have never done technical work. This is something brand new to them, probably for most people. They have never been exposed or done any technical work. So that would be it, learning how to do technical work. That would probably be the most challenging part of the coursework.
And how do you help them overcome it?
I use different teaching methods. For one, for example, I will demonstrate and then they will watch and observe and ask questions. And then after that, step two, then we work on the project, the job or the task together. And then the next step after that, then they do it together and I watch and observe and give them support as needed. And then in the final step, then they will demonstrate that they can do it independently without help. That's one of the strategies that I use. Another would be is, as you just witnessed, observed just earlier, they will work together. I will, for example, work with a student, I will teach him, and then he will teach another student. And then I will go, and then I will move forward and then teach another student a new job task. So we have different activities going on in the same class period, not just one. So those are just a couple. So I use a number of different methods or strategies so that they can learn the skill, technical work, technical and mechanical work.
Okay, thank you for your time for that great response.
You're welcome.
All right, so now we're gonna go interview a student now. I'm here now with a student taking on this course. Hello, sir. What's your name?
Jesus Ramos.
Jesus, how are you feeling today?
Feeling pretty good, pretty well.
Oh, that's great. So my question is, how do you stay motivated into learning such a complex skills in this class, and how do you learn those skills?
Well, how I stay motivated to learning like complex skills, like changing the timing belt, would be like for myself in the future. You know, I could work on the car myself. If I learned this now with a good teacher like Mr. Anguino, like he could help us like learn, stay motivated with learning such as like the timing belt or other complex things around the shop area right here. And then what other question was it?
How do you stay or how do you learn skills like this?
Learn skills like this, well, through teachings, like what Mr. showing us. Like I learned, how I learn would be like through hands-on. I don't like the book, so I prefer a teacher to teach me like, oh, you do it like this, you do it like sort of hands-on.
All right. Thank you for your great response. And now we're gonna go to next course now. And that's Auto Shop. And I gotta say, this class is fascinating by seeing students operate cars on their own and having other students teach other students, and even the teacher helping students fix cars. And I gotta say, I can see why this class is the most demanding class ever. Let's go see the next class now.
This is our metal shop class, where students learn the ways of being an engineer and work on projects based on that. They also learn other valuable skills, such as things with mechanics and anything other related to that. Unfortunately, at this time, this shop is under maintenance and you will not be able to see it. However, if you decide to enroll, you will see it and see the different things that they have in there. That is all the CTE classes.
And that concludes our CTE video. I hope you guys enjoy watching because we had lots of fun going to each classes.
Yes, because both of us have not experienced all of these shops, so it was pretty fascinating seeing what they have to offer.
And hopefully you enroll to one of them because all these CTE classes are all fun and they all teach different things. And I hope to see you guys in Bell. Go Eagles!